So in order to switch gears and Chloe's head here, so a little anxiety, a little separation anxiety and stuff, and she's trying to get back to the car with mom and everything. And we're going to use our environment here to help us out. You know, we got, you know, some columns here, picnic tables, rows, a lot of different spatial pressure barriers out here that don't move, that I can lead her through, that she kind of has to funnel in towards me and follow me, you know, without any sort of leash or e-collar pressure or anything like that. It's just, hey, follow me, maybe leash guidance to get her to re-engage and everything. So this little maze will start to kind of turn those gears in her head so that she can, you know, truly, you know, become a little bit more balanced and stuff. It won't be a home run by any means, just little steps, you know. So I just want to show how we can kind of occupy the dog. She's making her own decision. I go the opposite way, right? She's blowing me off. I'm going the opposite way. Good. I'm giving her a very low, medium praise. She goes that way, I go opposite. She was blowing me off again. Now she's around that picnic table. I'm gonna just stand pat, not pull. Good. And she's figuring that out herself, right? She's putting together these little puzzles here. And we're doing it at a very low level that she can understand, a speed that she can understand. Right now she's disregarding me from the environment, you know. Good. Low level praise. I'm gonna go back the other way because as soon as she passed me over there, she was already into her environment, you know. So I bob and weave her. Right now she has to do a lot of thinking though. Change up the pattern, not be so predictable. And I'll hold here for a second. Since she ain't pulling incessantly, let her figure it out. Right, more attention to me on that one, right? She's realizing she has to keep me in her eyesight, northeast, southwest, and obviously you can see it's not a polished product by any means, but she leveled up right there. We're not going to pay attention to any of that panting or whining. They'll just, you know, tell her that she's good to go. Good. She is not in a great enough balanced state for me to get all, you know, really Mickey Mouse with her praise or anything like that. So we're going to go around. Picnic table, same thing over here. As soon as she blows me off, I'm going the opposite way. She already knew she was doing it. And this leash guidance, good follow, is telling her what direction I'm going into. And we'll help her be less confused here. And just hold the tension on the leash, go the other side, have her figure it out a bit. And we continue to go. A little bit more balance, a little more stability. If she pipes up whining, I'll probably, you know, extract that phrase. That'll just induce her fear. She's pumping up a little bit, disregarding me more, so calming it down. Opposite side, a little whining, let her figure it out. And when she comes back here, I'll give her a paycheck that she can handle. If at all, if she's not. Not really going to physically praise that. That'd be too much for me. Good. Oh, good job. Fun. Low level leash guidance. Just look at how good girl. A little high arousal state, right? Maybe mom is walking towards us and now she's juiced up, right? Or something else. And I don't need to see what's out there. It could be a bunch of Bengal tigers. I don't care. If I'm not watching my dog, then I don't know how to respond and move with dog. Energy's that way. Let's go that way. Follow, follow, follow. Good. Good. It is mom. It's mama. All right. All right, how do you stop? Probably gonna have to roll out here, but mom is here, and we see a little impulse control is a little bit stronger pulling back that way. So we're gonna hold it for a second. Chloe, sit, sit, sit. All right, we'll just hold the fort for a second here. You gotta get back to the vehicle real quick. All right. Tell you what, you could go back to the vehicle so it's not left alone. I'll make my way back to you. Does that sound like a good plan?
Sorry,
Oh, you're good. No, you're good. It's just I'm gonna, lose what I gained out here if I'm like, oh, go back to mom like this. Then I didn't do anything for you today. But you can go ahead and don't pay attention to her or walk away. We're gonna work back to you. And right here, I'm not gonna be paying attention to this. I'm not moving around anywhere. And just that easily, my environment changed on me, right? I didn't need to see the Bengal tiger over there. That Bengal tiger was mom. All I know is that energy right here needed to be dealt with or redirected in that instance. Right now, she's just a little bit of separation anxiety from mother over there. Going back to the vehicle, I gotta work my way back over there. Kicking us out of the park. Shutting it down. Right? As she hits the end of the leash here, she's realizing she's not getting any impulse control satisfied whatsoever. No attention for that. I ain't gonna coo to her. I ain't gonna say nothing. I want to balance energy before I ever say anything to this dog, right? Look at all the hop, jumping, and skipping, right? All self-induced. She's pulling on the leash, this, now. Oh, wait a minute. I should sacrifice my back for, your neuroses. Now, let's help you get balance and save my back. We gotta level up right here. Not enough for me to be praising, right? So she went back to whining right away. If I was like, oh, that's really good. Not the right time. We needed a lot more balance than that, actually. May not even get all the way there. I might have to do some, quick work to get back, follow, running, jog, just to get back over there, because mom's parked about, 200 meters from us right now. And right now, that car and mom, that's my origin of neuroses. That's what she's peeled away from right now and wanting to get back to. So my whole travel back to that vehicle, most likely her doing this if I don't handle her correctly. If I let her pull and get back to that vehicle while in this impulse and everything, I didn't give no pulling command or something, then we're inducing the dog to pull, be in a high arousal state, high cortisol levels for stress, and we're not achieving anything. We're probably moving backwards, actually, right? So if I get a little bit, calm demeanor from her, I'm gonna take that level up of progress, not a home run. I just need the first floor of this Empire State Building here, and then we're gonna put her up on a high note, let her digest this portion of training, and now we can start to build on each session. It's just a great example of your environment changing on you in a very short period of time, right? She's, wigging out over here. I've probably done it in the past before, study dog training, where, jumping around, tangled, whining. I would go, hey, what's going on? Hey, what's wrong, Chloe? Hey, what are you doing? Blah, 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 blah. And that's actually just going to induce that fear more. I haven't said nothing to her, but she's gotten a little bit better. Finally made eye contact with me. Not great enough energy for me, but something. I give just give a little. And later on, it will be massive when she can handle those types of things. She has that much control. It does me no good to really, talk to her, coo to her, right? Do any of that to get her. It's got to happen naturally where she decompresses right here. Me ignoring it accelerates that process. Respiratory rate high. You see that energy, a little bit of load up, trying to get out. These are all things you want to read in your dog before it snaps you at the end of the leash, busts your back, your body, and all that good stuff. We want to read that type of energy before that. We want to redirect before they get a head of steam. An 80-pound shepherd snaps your back at the end of that leash like your daddy snapped a belt. And we want to make sure that snap of the belt never happens here to our body, or for the dog. That just means we're hitting a high level pop correction on there, and we missed, the whole alphabet, we went straight to Z. A level up, not enough to praise sway slowly towards you. So I'm gonna have to end this session. So I want a little bit of improvement. If she engages me, that'd be great. And then I'm gonna get her back over there without her satisfying her impulse control all the way back to the vehicle. It might be recalls, it might be follow commands the other way. It might be if I need to make it faster, well, I might have to pick up a jog and capture more real estate and also do fine-tune balancing. Better answer would be treat your house like Monopoly, Risk. You ever play World Domination game, always get Australia first because you can't get attacked from the rear. But what do you have to do before you leave Australia and go attack Asia and all those other places? You have to fortify your country so it doesn't get taken over, right? You're really good, you're 100% in that area of operation, your headquarters, that's gonna be your house. When you step outside your vehicle, that 5-10 meters, that's headquarters. Was your dog pulling? What energy was it? Did you still decide to go on the 3-5 minute hike? While the dog's like, pulling this and that, we're just living in a high cortisol state, stress state, fight or flight or flee, shutdown. That's the type of state that dog's living in for that whole period of time, which you're actually working against yourself, even though maybe, I'm not saying this is an indictment on anybody, but maybe, some of us have made that mistake before, and we're out there running 3-5 miles, and our dog wasn't good past the front porch. So, hey, go ahead, pay off those railroads before you get Pacific Avenue, Broadway on Monopoly. You got to pay those bills and make sure you're good to go. You got money stacked and you ain't overextending yourself. What does that mean? It means she'll be progressing at her speed of comprehension the whole time. She'll gobble up a little real estate, exit out on a high note. Sit, eye contact, come, eye contact, back into the house, which could be a vehicle out here, den enclosure, and high note, ooh, good house. She's ruminating on that, So that'll help shape and form behavior modification as she realizes this doesn't get paid, but re-engaging with me gets a paycheck, and I have to disregard that, and I need to find the right level environment, lowest as I can, so it bothers her, and yet we can work her around. Right now she's over bothered, so every now and then you end up in deep waters, and getting back to the vehicle is going to be a little tricky, but normally we'd be less than this, but this is also separation anxiety. It's not so much about the environment, it's that mom is not here. I like her paying attention to me. If I made a fast movement, it wouldn't have worked. Let her. Good. A little distraction had her coming back. So you can see her. Now, as she re-engages with me, this is where you want to pay. You get eye contact, this and that. Good. Right now she's in the follow command, but she's in bed energy. She re-engages with me, that's the paycheck.